evening, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Well, guys, I'm gonna get ready for bed here. I actually might have a Meijer haul for you guys tomorrow. I don't know. I do have to go and run an errand tomorrow, and we might go to Meijer. So again, that's also only if I finish my grocery list, which I have not finished yet, so I don't entirely know if I will have that for you guys. But I think I was telling you guys how like we want to go to the Meijer at least earlier because their sales start on Sunday, so like I have the entire week to go. It makes more sense to go earlier in the week than to try and like wait until the end of the week and then try and like cram it in. So we're like, I wanted to go earlier this week, but I probably have to run an errand tomorrow anyway. So anyways, might have that for you guys tomorrow. I don't know, I kind of forgot about the grocery list, but I might be able to kind of finish that up once I get out of the shower. But yeah, so like I said, that might be tomorrow. Also, do you guys see this dog back here? Not all of these toys were up here on the bed, but they were all dragged around in here. And like this one, I don't know, I think Bravo might have brought in. This one I just randomly found on the ground and was like, oh, somebody must have brought it in here. This one I have not seen in a while, and then all of a sudden it ends up in here. I'm like, how, like, the dog has just like started stockpiling toys in here. And I do think it's cute because he will, like, I think I've told you guys this though too before. When I get home from the grocery store, when I'm going to go and start doing a video, he gets this one specifically, just Charlie. He gets all excited and he will like run, like pace back and forth, like right in front of the table. So like, you know, I'm standing, you know, here, and then the table's like right in front of me, and I share with you guys the grocery haul, right? Well, he gets so excited about this that he just like continuously paces back and forth. And sometimes you guys can kind of hear him. Sometimes you might catch him like in the corner of the video or something like that. I know, like I said, sometimes I've mentioned it. Well, this very last time, I think, did we go to the grocery store yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, Sunday, when we went to Jewel, or it might have been at Meijer, I don't exactly remember, but just one day recently, like I see him and he's like, you know, again too, he paces back and forth, like not even paces, it's just he runs. He gets so excited. He's like, oh my gosh, Kayla, you're home, like, you know, and like, but he doesn't get that excited when I come home. It's only when I do the video. Like, I don't know what his association between like that and like, and it's not like, oh, once I'm done with the video, like I pay him so much attention or like anything like that, but like he'd associate that with like specifically like, you know, like the grocery haul or like me sharing with you guys in the video and stuff like that. I don't know what he gets so excited about. But yesterday I see him like out of the corner of my eye. And I don't even think don't think I mentioned this, but I see him at the corner of my eye while I'm like talking, and he goes and he grabs some toy, which I think was this one that is now in my room, but I see him in the little, we have like a little dog toy box with all the dog's toys in it, and I see him like out of the corner of my eye like go back behind the couch, and I'm like, oh, he must be going to grab a toy. And like because like he was like so excited. And again too, him and Bravo, when they get really excited, they like to grab toys. Bravo does this, it's so cute. When he goes to eat like breakfast or dinner or whatever, he gets so excited. He goes, he grabs a little toy, and he'll like run into the living room to go and get a toy. He goes, grabs the toy, comes back, and then sits with the toy and like waits for dinner. Like, and just like sits there with whatever he grabbed. And it's so cute. We always say like, oh, Mr. B, are you bringing your guy to dinner with you? Like, it's just so cute. Like, again, he has a couple toys that he really, really likes. He tends to like the like heavier, like this one's like kind of like not a Beanie Baby, but like, you know, like that kind of like material, where they're like kind of heavier and weighted. He had one guy that was very similar to this. He doesn't really love this one that much, but he had two little, it was like this though, it was around this size, and it was like a little brown dog, and it didn't have a lot of like arms or legs. Like they were really, really small. It was more of just like kind of like a ball with like a head, and then it had like little arms and legs coming off it. It wasn't like as like, I don't know, like teddy bear looking, if that makes sense. I was gonna say like precise dimensions or anything like that, but like a teddy bear kind of. It just is more like a ball, but he doesn't normally like tear toys apart all that often, but I think Charlie tore it apart and then like ruined it. And so Bravo, like, my mom has sewed it like a million times, but it's like his favorite toy. He has this other little brown dog as well that he absolutely loves. And again too, I thought that it was more like the one that he liked was more because it, like this, it was like weighted, like I said, like it's got like poly pellet kind of stuff like in the behind. So I thought that was what he likes, but he doesn't really like that one. So I'm thinking maybe it's not that, and like he likes just like the little brown dog stuffed animals that we had, because those two, he won't tear them apart because he likes them so much and he loves carrying them around in his mouth. He's that type of dog, like that will just walk around with the toy in his mouth. But only when he's excited about something. So like I said, when it like comes to dinner and stuff like that, or when he's going to go outside, he just gets so excited and like grabs a toy and puts it in his mouth. Charlie doesn't really do that, which is why like he will get excited sometimes too, and you know, like again, but like when he gets excited, he does tricks. When Bravo gets excited, he grabs a toy. But yesterday, like I said, I think it was either yesterday or Friday or whatever, when he got excited, he went and like grabbed a toy out of like the bin, and I was like, oh, that's like interesting. And like he will grab toys to like play with them also when he's excited, but not the same as Bravo, but also he doesn't like carry them around. He actually like plays with them, if that makes sense. Bravo just gets excited and carries them around in his mouth. Whereas Charlie will like play with whatever toy he grabbed. Also, I love how I'm talking about him and he has not even like looked up at me at all. Charlie, we're gonna go take a shower. Oh my goodness, is your lip stuck, buddy? Just a little bit? Just a little bit of lip stuck right there? Just a tiny bit. Sometimes it cracks me up because like when he looks up, his entire face is just like this, and his like his lip gets stuck all the time too, and he's got his lip like all the way stuck up here, and you can see all his teeth. Today it wasn't that bad. It was just a little tiny bit. Anyways, I think that this, like I said, was what he pulled out of there yesterday, and because I was like, I haven't seen this. Like again too, a lot of times you kind of know like, oh, they have some toys that they like pulled out and like they've been playing with recently, and then again too, somebody goes and puts them away or whatever. That one's been put away for a while, so that's why I was like, I haven't seen that one recently. And then I was like, he did just go into the toy bin and went and grabbed something yesterday. Like I said, I saw him out of the corner of my eye go and do that, and that's when I was like, that must have been what he grabbed. But then all of a sudden it ends up on the floor in my room, and like I hate that though, because the toys get kicked under my bed, and then like, but also too, like, right, there's 3 toys in here. Come tomorrow, there might be none in here. Like they've grabbed them and taken them out of the room with them. Like you just never know, especially like it's like a little kid. Like I swear guys, animals are like kids. Like they just all of a sudden, you know, like I said, they just leave their toys all over the place. You go and clean them up, they take them all back out. And the same thing too, like all of a sudden they're in here and I'm like, okay, I remember where you left that. Then all of a sudden they're out of here, and you know, like one of them's crying for a toy and wants to play with something, and then I'm like, I can't find it for you, I don't know where you put it, you know, kind of thing. It's just a good thing that they're not super particular with like kids, where they're gonna cry themselves to sleep if they don't have a particular toy. You know, any toy for the most part will kind of suffice. But like I said, Bravo does have those 2 particular ones that he is very, very fond of. He will pick up anything, like, to be quite honest, if this is laying in the hallway tomorrow, he will probably grab this and take this with him to breakfast. But he does have those particular toys that he will grab, or that he likes more, I guess. And like I said, he won't like chew them apart though, but he just puts them in his mouth and gets excited about it. So anyways, I'm going to take a shower and get to bed, but I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. We both will, right, Charlie? Okay, he's getting ready to leave. Oh, you're gonna stretch. Real big stretch. If you guys did enjoy today's vlog, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.